This evening, local governmental leaders are weighing in on the passage of a bill in the Iowa legislature on the use of eminent domain in relations to CO2 pipelines. That bill now headed to Governor Reynolds' desk. The legislation was passed late last night in the Iowa Senate after 4 legislative sessions before getting a vote. Details tonight in our top story at 10 o'clock. State senators voted 27-22 to pass House File 639. The Northwest Iowa senators voting in favor of that measure included Jeff Taylor, Lynn Evans, David Rowley, and Kevin Alons. Those who voted against the measure included Rocky DeWitt, Jason Schultz, Mark Costello, and Tim Kryenbrink. The bill does not ban the use of eminent domain for hazardous CO2 pipelines on agricultural land, but it adds requirements in relation to the process. The measure would have a pipeline company hold informational meetings in each county where property rights will be affected 30 days before filing a petition for a new pipeline. The legislation would add insurance requirements for pipeline companies for all damages and operations of the hazardous liquid pipeline. This evening, members of the Woodbury County Board of Supervisors are weighing in on that vote.
I was glad that the House took it up last year and then again this year, and they passed it, and so I'm very thankful for the senators here in the county that got across the finish line last night, and I think it means the world to constituents all across the state of Iowa and then a bunch right here in Woodbury County.
We hope at the end of the day that Governor Reynolds will sign this and not veto this, knowing that many supervisors and many rural residents are in support of this bill, that it was in its passage, and so thus it seems that it is the will of the people not to have eminent domain used against their will.
Governor Kim Reynolds will now decide whether that bill is put into law. An Iowa House bill, meanwhile, to prohibit the use of eminent domain for those CO2 pipelines on agricultural land was not brought to the Iowa Senate floor.